Hi guys, this is Ryan with Speedy HQ1. What we got here today is this f150 Ford, the little EcoBoost. We're going to put some rock sliders on it. So stay tuned, we'll get it going. Here we go guys, we got these rock sliders today. We're going to be putting on this nice beast over here. My brother's 1500 little Ford with the puny EcoBoost on it. It's got his nice little camper shell he put on the other day. You guys saw a video on this before when we were putting the lights in, but now he's got this aftermarket bumper in there. This is winch capable, which he's not going to do till he switches some things around because it's the turbo motor. All right, we'll get at it. Look, he's unpackaging some more mounts. We got the sides laid out on each side. It's supposed to be a completely bolt-on kit. I'm still sure it's going to be a pain in the butt, like always. But we'll keep going. All right, guys, we're going to have to take off these 4 bolts for the transfer case skid plate to put this on. So let me get to it and we'll get this thing off. All right. So I take this bolt and that bolt out. Got the skid plate. Ford puts these nice little, I hate those things. But anyways, that's what Ford has for tightening down the skid plates, is those darn things. All right, let's get these 2 bolts out. Well, we got the skid plate for the transfer case out finally. Got to take out those 4 nice little bolts. And we got to get all these nice little clips in the frame and some nuts out of both sides of that. Those small nuts out of there. And we will keep plugging along. Okay guys, we got the bolt and one of those nice little plates in the frame. We got that there. We got the nuts off around there. We're about ready to, and we took these lines loose. Brake lines loose. Got them all loose. So you can get and we're about ready to lift this thing up. We'll be back with you. All right, guys. See, that goes up there, and you put those 2 bolts back on. You have the bolt there that you have to put that little freaking bracket thing in through the hole. And then it's all up against there. The skid plate goes back in those 2 holes and that. So far so good on the driver's side. Tell us what you think. Oh, look at that.
There's a whole bracket and everything we have to do on this side.
Guys, so you got these 2 bolts here, this bracket here, and there's a bracket that goes in there on the other side. This little thing here, you have to hold on with a C-clamp, hold it, and try to thread it in these 2 bolts into that other bracket on the, and you put it on the other side. You got this bracket that goes all the way to around to the gas tank. Let me get a little bit further back. Clamps across, clamps bolts right here, and then bolts into the bracket for the gas tank. So you have to have something to hold up the gas tank when you undo that bolt, because it goes in the same spot. And it bolts right here. There is another bracket that goes through this slot right here. And bolts right here, and this is one of those little flat pieces that you sit in the frame. You have to, it just flops around in there, so you gotta be careful when you, really careful to bolt that back in. Then it goes all the way up here. Got 2 bolts that go across and clamps this whole frame. All right, and then we got this bolt that goes in there, and then that's the transfer case bracket right there, or the skid plate that we bolted back into the spot. And then that's it there. All right, guys, I'll show you the top. Guys, this is a finished product on the driver's side. Rock sliders. So we will get over and start doing passenger side. All right, guys, so we got this. All right, guys, this is Ryan with Speedy HQ1. What we got here is we finished the rock sliders. All right, guys, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and need your guys' help, so we'll talk to you guys later. Bye. All right, guys, this is Ryan with Speedy HQ1. And my brother is being a goofball. All right, so